Welcome to the B2T show, where we empower Christian patriots with truth. This is Rick, your host.
The Wayfarer, it's interesting, those overpriced items, the names match. If you go through their list, and on Twitter, the names match missing kids, the names of the items, the type of item it is. Like, it'll have the missing child's name as part of the product name. Then as well, often I notice that the explanation or the description of the item will match the type of person that's missing. Like, it'll say a beige rug, American rug, and the child missing is that color and American. Or it will say, golden brown, African weave, and then that would be an African child that's missing that has that color of skin. So it's really interesting how that, if it is a troll thing, it's pretty well coordinated. But to me, it looks like it's real. Just my personal view. The 8:46 is the time that David Chauvin had his knee on Floyd for 8 minutes and 46 seconds.
Oh, okay.
And then in Minneapolis, it was on 5/25/2020. So if we look, the trade tower was taken down 8:46. It was hit at 8:46 a.m. And when you do a Vedic compression on that, what you wind up with is 999, which, if you think there's, while there's three of these, that if you Vedically compress it, the 8 plus the 4 plus the 6, you get 9. And so you have three of these with the trade tower, Chauvin, and then also, the date. So if you work up, you get 666. So it's interesting when you click on donate to Black Lives Matter, it doesn't if you trace where it doesn't wind up going to Black Lives Matter. It goes to another organization.
I remember it was Act Blue, if I remember right.
Yes, sir. It goes to Act Blue.
It says actblue right here.com. Does right there. Yeah.
So that was done by clicking, like I stated.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, it goes to Act Blue. When you research the expenditures of Act Blue, all these contributions are directly going to top Democratic National Committee campaigns. Act Blue is not a charity. It appears more accurately to be an illegal funding arm of the DNC. Do all the individuals around the world know that when they donate to Black Lives Matter, they're really donating to the Democratic Party?
Most people don't know that.
Yeah, and that's actually illegal, doing that. You're supposed to, when you donate money, it's supposed to state where the money's going to. If it's being funneled off somewhere else, that's literally money laundering, racketeering, a lot of other things. It's against the law to funnel international money into U.S. elections. Yeah. The Sunrise Movement and Antifa. The Sunrise Movement is an organization that specializes in teaching middle and junior high schools in the Antifa tactics in order to keep the police busy on several fronts as a decoy. They also indoctrinate the kids into a fascist mindset. Here's a young child, and it's saying "back the deal," and we have T-shirts that say "we have a right, good job, and a livable future." And look at the emblem below for this organization.
Right here.
Yeah. So go ahead and page up there, Rick, please.
No link. Okay.
You can click the link if you want.
Okay, see what that does here.
And any politician must back a Green New Deal or make way for the leadership who will.
We have their plans, manuals, intercepted communications, and have recordings of their Zoom chats. The reason why the screens of these people in the Zoom are blurred is because they are minors. What we didn't expect to find
So this is a Sunrise Movement. I don't want to play her whole video, not compare to her, so you guys can go to that in the show notes, and you'll find that obviously.
And that's actually a compilation by the editor. She compiled this video, Rick. It's a compilation of things from many different sites.
Okay, yeah, but this isn't our video, right? This is somebody else's video.
Yeah, but it's a compilation of many different videos. It's not from one place. It's our video. The editor that made this compiled this.
Oh, so I can go ahead and play it. You're okay?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna come back to.
So we have many different. We have Millennial Millie talking here. And
Okay.
Destroying capital.
Okay. You want me to go?
Yes.
To make way for their Green New Deal.
Why be in school if we're not gonna have a future?
What some parents may have thought were innocent youth organizations, genuinely fostered and ran by children, are actually monolithic structures with private intelligence military contractors and foreign interests influencing children to carry out their subversive objectives.
Instead of focusing like we did in the previous show on somebody who has had 7 arrests and convictions and is a felon and many times. I mean, I believe in first and even second chances, but I mean, we are around 7 and you hold a gun against a pregnant woman's stomach. There's a lot of things going on here. And I'm not saying that he should be killed or anything like this, but if you really want to hold up people that should be looked up to by the African Americans, there's some amazing people like Ethel Waters or Octavia Spencer, etc. Like we see here, James Earl Jones, Sidney Poitier. So do you think that the people of this caliber would want us taking a knee for George Floyd? The only ones we take a knee to are God and Christ, just like Trump said. We move forward to the future in care and consideration of all people. We only, like Trump said, we only kneel to Almighty God.
Yes.
The deep state is pulling strings, dividing us in every way possible. Here are some screenshots of actual YouTube videos pushing these divisive narratives, dividing us by politics. Americans who view opposing party as a threat to the nation's well-being. These numbers are not representative of the truth. 45% Republicans, 41% Democrats. Don't fret. Through smart, positive actions of resolute citizen patriots, we can prevail. Always keep in mind that our enemy, these dark forces, invariably have difficulties of which we are ignorant. For most Americans, these forces appear to be strong. I sense they are desperate. I also sense that only a slight push on our part is all that is required to defeat these forces. How should that push come? Prayers help and prayers matter, but action is also a remedy. Our law enforcement professionals, from the dispatcher to the detective, from the cop to the commissioner, are a line of defense against the corrupt and the criminal. It is how we remain, for now, in a state of relatively peaceful existence. We must support them with all of our being. They are not the enemy. They bring light to the darkness of night through their bravery.
You just listened to the Blessed to Teach show. You're now empowered with the truth.